So I've been asked on many occasions, how did I get into jewelry? How did I start my business? So let's take it back a little bit, okay? So I studied fashion. I studied fashion design slash fashion merchandising and management. I never thought I would be in jewelry. My aspiration was to be in apparel. That was it. I studied women's wear and menswear. Never thought in a million years that I would be doing what I'm doing today. But life, as I've often said and will always say, has a mind of its own. You make plans and God laughs, right? You know, He has a plan of His own for our lives, right? And I remembered I did two internships coming down to the end of my senior year. And the first one was in accessories. It was jewelry, sunglasses, handbags, belts. And I remember one day heading to the internship, and my sister, I was on the phone with my sister, and she said, Cav, I think you're going to end up in jewelry. And I was like, nope, no, I don't want to do jewelry. I want to do apparel. That was my goal. To work with LVMH. That was my big. Anyway, that internship ended. It was really, I really enjoyed that internship. I was exposed to so much. And then I ended up, my last internship before I graduated was with Donna Karen. They offered this really elite program at that time, and all these fashion schools would apply for it, all these kids and stuff who wanted to get into fashion. And I thought I would not, because I did not go to FIT or Parsons or any of these elite schools. But I did. I did get into Donna Karen. And I worked in production, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Either production or design, but my heart was always in production. And I did well there. I functioned well and everything. However, that was the point where Wall Street collapsed. Who remember that? Yeah, that was a time, guys, where the financial districts, like big financial companies, people were losing their jobs left and right. A lot of private owned businesses were letting go people. There were job fairs upon job fairs. New York was like a lot of unemployed people at that point. I could only speak for New York. I was a part of that, where you would be standing in lines for hours to attend these job fairs, and you would see people your parents' age or even your grandparents' age. People lost their retirement, their 401ks. It was crazy. So for people like myself who just came out of college, like, that was a crazy time for us. Not only did we just come out, we were fresh and new. People weren't giving you jobs because you didn't have experience. One. Two, they wanted to pay you like chicken feed. Like, the entry level for you to get a job was like 30,000, 25,000, 35,000. When before that, entry level positions were like 50K, 60K. Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. I had a friend, she and I would do this every day, just go to job fairs, right? And I found a job in couture. It didn't last long, guys. It did not last long. But let me tell you something. I am like a sponge, okay? I absorb everything. I'm extremely observant, right? And I will take everything. I'll ask questions and everything like that. So we worked. It was a small company that worked with like Monique Collier, Oscar de la Renta, Ralph Lauren, all of that. All of those, fashion houses. And I worked for them for a bit, and then lo and behold, the economy, hit them again, and they couldn't sustain themselves, because that was the time again where, we were dealing with this crisis. So I only lasted, if I think, about 3 or 4 months, and then I was jobless for like 5 months. Had to move out of my apartment. Guys, that's a story of its own. I have a story. Let me tell you, as an immigrant trying to pursue their dreams and build a life for themselves, it's not easy. Anyway, I landed a job. But that's a story of its own. But that's the job that got me started in jewelry. That's the job that I was able to utilize the skills that I've had in design, production, garment construction, and all that good stuff. So if you want to hear more, let me know, okay? So I'm Kavisha, and I'm the founder and designer of Me Sassy, and we specialize in fine handcrafted one-of-a-kind jewelry for one-of-a-kind you, because you are one of a kind. And from my experience, I have built a network of people in the industry. So if you want to hear more again, let me know. Love you guys.